So let me introduce you myself once again. I am Rohan Patil and I am working as Deputy Director in RDSD Assam, which is Regional Directorate of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. So we basically look after the activities like PMKVY, PM Vishwakarma, apprenticeship, as well as affiliation of the ITS, like new ITS. If you wanna start, then it is through RDSD. So today we are here for the program on apprenticeship. So today I will be briefing you about how apprenticeship is done, what are the benefits for the establishments, what are the benefits for candidates, and how the act is done, how the contract is done. Everything we will be going through. So let's start. So I welcome you all for this apprenticeship awareness workshop. So basically, what is apprenticeship? So an apprenticeship is a structured system of training individuals known as apprentices in a particular trade, profession, or craft. It combines the on-job training typically under an expert with classroom-based theoretical instruction. This definition of the apprenticeship kind of look like your ITA only, because as you can see that it is coming as training of individuals known in a particular trade, profession, or craft. It combines on-job training typically under an expert. It is same as of your ITA, because it will be training, it will be on-job training under an expert, which is your same as your ITA instructor, with classroom-based theoretical instruction. There will be some classroom training also. So what will be the basic difference between apprenticeship and ITA training will be? ITA will be mostly theoretical based, or it will be less practical oriented. But this apprenticeship will be 99% practical oriented and very few percent of it will be theoretical oriented. Otherwise it will be same as ITA. There will be one trade, there will be some duration of the course, there will be one expert. Similarly in ITA it will be your teacher, in the industry it will be your mentor, and then after the completion of ITA you will give the exam. Similarly after apprenticeship there will be exam, you will get result certification. After ITA, in apprenticeship also you will get result certification. So the basic, yes, so these are the basic objectives of the apprenticeship. In apprenticeship, you will get the knowledge, that will be the essential theoretical knowledge which will be relevant to the occupation. The apprenticeship you will give you skills, because right now the ITI candidates will be having some practical skills upon the basic infrastructure available in the ITS. But when they visit to industries, they will get the skills of working on advanced machines. There will be changes in their behavioral aspects, as in the ITA they will be coming, some of the time they will not be coming to college, or they will be coming late. All these things they will be doing. But once they do the apprenticeship, what they will get is they will go on time, they will do the biometric. There will be some manager or supervisor to whom they will report. So these behavioral aspects will be also inculcated in the apprentices. So this apprenticeship is monitored by the Central Apprenticeship Council, in which there are two types of government: central government and state government. In central government, one is Ministry of Education and one is Ministry of Skill Development. Under Ministry of Education, BOPT is there, that is Board of Practical Training. This Board of Practical Training deals with apprentices under for degree and diploma candidates. They have their separate portal. Under MSD, through DGT and RDSD, They look after the designated trade apprentices, which are for large private establishments and central government establishments. MSD through NSDC and Sector Skill Council, they look after the optional trade apprentices, and state governments through state apprenticeship advisor and state skill development missions, they look after the designated trade apprentices for small private establishments which are particularly in that particular state, as well as for state government establishment. So as the Tripura State Directorate or Department of Skill Development, DSD Tripura, will be looking after the apprenticeship in the small private establishments, and if the private establishment is in the state of Tripura only, as well as for all state government department like water department, electricity department, forest department, Tripura forest department, Tripura electricity department. So all this apprenticeship will be also taken care by this Tripura state directorate. If you have any queries, you can stop me right away. I can answer you the questions at the same time. Okay. Okay. I will explain everything. Still, you got any point, you can immediately ask me. I will explain it. So the Apprenticeship Act came in 1961. In 1992, apprenticeship rule came. Earlier, the apprenticeship was only for designated trade, but we know that there are very few designated trades available. Designated trades are basically those trades which are taught in ITIs. So there are few trades which are available for ITI, but industry demands some other requirement is there in the industry. So in 2014, optional trades were introduced. In 2016, NAP scheme has introduced National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme. I have a separate slide on this. We will discuss it later. In 2019, apprenticeship portal started. In from July 2023, the benefit of NAPS that is given through DBT, direct beneficiary transfer in candidate's account. Everything is explained later in NAPS slide. I will explain this part. NAPS and DBT I will explain. So this Apprenticeship Act, let's check the eligibility of the establishment and candidate. So for establishment, the basic eligibility is if the contractual manpower and regular manpower in total. Whenever I will be talking about employee strength, we will be talking about regular employees and contractual employees. So if it is between 0 to 3, then the establishment is not eligible for taking the apprentices. If the employee strength is between 4 to 29, then it is up to the establishment whether to take the apprentices or not. And if the employee strength is greater than or equal to 30, then it is mandatory to take 2.5% to 15% of the apprentices. For this is the eligibility of the establishment. Now, what is the eligibility of the candidate? The candidate age should be 14 years of age. And if the industry is hazardous industry like petroleum, chemical, or coal, so then the candidate's minimum age should be 18 years of age. Some of the people think that the apprenticeship is only for ITI trades, but it's not like that. The apprenticeship is available for even fifth pass out candidates, but it will be for limited trades only. There are some trades in which minimum qualification is fifth pass. There will be some trades in minimum qualification will be eighth pass, some trades 10th pass, some trade 12th pass, some will be having diploma pass, some will be having degree pass. So there are few trades which are available even for fifth pass out candidates. In industry, the apprentices will be considered as trainees but not as the workers. So labor laws will not be applicable on the apprentices. So payment of PF and ESIC will not be mandatory. So key provisions of Apprenticeship Act, the provision of stipend, the establishment based on the candidate's qualification. This slide also I will cover later, that for which qualification how much stipend the establishment must give. As per act, there is a provision for minimum stipend. The establishment need to give that minimum stipend every month to the candidate. After the completion of apprenticeship, the candidate will be getting the National Apprenticeship Certificate, and this is valid across the world. Once this all the activities of apprenticeship is done through apprenticeship portal, the candidate, the establishment, the state government, the central government, everyone is registered on the apprenticeship portal. So everything is done through apprenticeship portal. Then there will be component of training. It is same as ITA. Earlier there will be some theoretical part. After that, on-job training. But in apprenticeship training, most of it will be on-job training. Initially, only 1 week or 2 week only there will be some basic training. So this is NAPS. NAPS is National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme. So 25% of the stipend up to 1500 will be paid directly into the candidate's account from central government, that is Ministry of Skill Development, every month. So let's consider it with an example. Suppose I have taken one candidate and I have decided to pay him 9,000 rupees. So 1 month he has come to the office, and at the end of the month I have decided to pay him 9,000 rupees. So if I try to pay that 9,000 rupees through apprenticeship portal, the portal will ask me to pay only 7,500 rupees, and remaining 1,500 rupees, once I pay that 7,500 rupees, remaining 1,500 rupees will be directly paid into the candidate's account by Ministry of Skill Development. So in this way, NAP scheme work. The 25%, the upper limit is 1,500 rupees. So is there any doubt in this slide? Because this is the basic of apprenticeship, NAP scheme. 25% of the stipend up to 1,500 will be directly given into the candidate's account. This is in the benefit of establishment, not in the benefit of candidate. That you need to understand first. Because as a establishment, if I am paying a candidate 9,000 rupees, the portal will ask me to pay 7,500 rupees. Remaining 1,500 will be paid by directly government. So that 1,500 saving is for me, not for the candidate. Okay. So based on the qualification, these are the minimum stipend rates. If the candidate is between 5th to 9th pass, the stipend rate is 6,800. If it is 10th pass, it is 8,200 rupees. If he is 12th pass or ITA pass, even it is a SCVT ITA or NCVT ITA, it is 9,600 rupees. For diploma candidates, it's 10,900 rupees, and for degree candidates is 12,300 rupees. This is the amount of minimum stipend that a establishment should give to a candidate. Establishment can pay more than this, but not less than this. So these are the basic benefits to the establishments, that it will reduce their hiring cost, because registration on apprenticeship portal is free of cost for candidates also and establishments also. And if as a establishment I want to hire a fresher candidate not from apprenticeship portal, what I have to do is I have to write to the labor department or any other department. I have to give any notification in newspaper or TV channel or my own website. Then the candidates resumes will come, then I have to filter them out. I need to do everything, their interview, document verification, their experience certificates. I need to check whether they are fake or genuine. Everything I need to check, and this will have a cost, and it will called as the hiring cost. But if they engage the apprentices through apprenticeship portal, they just have to do the simple checks, and then anyhow the contract will be checked by the apprenticeship advisor also. If the candidate has given the 10th result, 12th result, or ITA result, the apprenticeship advisor will also check everything, and then only he will approve the contract. So if they hire through apprenticeship portal, the cost of hiring will be reduced. The second benefit they will be having is labor law exemption. Already there is a financial incentive of 1500 rupees that we have explained in the NAPS. Already establishment is saving 1500 rupees per candidate per month. Now again what they will save is they don't have to pay the PF and ESIC. PF, we know that for every candidate the PF will coming as a new labor laws. PF will be coming 1800 rupees. Again ESIC will be there for 3.5%. So this 3.5%, this PF ka 1800 rupees, and this NAPS 1500 rupees. So this much amount the establishment will be saving against every candidate they are taking as apprentices. As well as if the establishment is very large, like ONGC is there, even Industry is also there in Tripura. They have large turnover and they are coming under the category of CSR. So if they have large turnover and they have to do the CSR activities, so all the expenses they have done in the apprenticeship can also booked under CSR. So this Tata, Mahindra, what they are doing is apprenticeship engagement upper limit is 15%. So against 100 employees, they can hire 15 apprentices. So this Tata Mahindra, what they are doing, they are hiring all 15 number of apprentices. They are giving good amount of stipend to them, and all the amount they are paying to the candidates, they are saying that this expenditure is they are doing under CSR activity. So now they don't have to use their CSR fund in any other activities. They are using it for their production purpose only. So this is how CSR funds can be also utilized under NAPS. Where this benefit is for large establishment. So what is the benefit for small establishment? The employee retention problem is faced very much faced by the small establishment, because I am a candidate, and if I am having, like in your establishment I am getting 10,000 rupees as a salary, and there is nearby some other establishment who is paying me 11,000 rupees, I will immediately switch over to the next company because they are paying me 1,000 rupees more every month. But what will happen in apprenticeship, if I have joined your company as an apprentice and I have completed 1 or 2 months in your company, then I also know that if I stick to your company for at least 1 year, I will be getting the apprenticeship result and certification, and which will be valid across the world, and it will be counted as a work experience also. So I will also avoid to leave your establishment, because I know I have already completed 2 months. Just 10 months I need to complete so that I will get the result certificate, and then I can leave your company. So the employee retention problem also will be solved. So this is all for the benefits of establishment. These are the benefits for the candidates. So the apprenticeship will boost their employability. As I have already told that if as a establishment I have option to take a fresher candidate or an apprenticeship pass out candidate, I will go for apprenticeship pass out candidate, because now he has done, I know that he has done at least 1 year in a company. He knows how to handle the machines and everything. I don't have to give him basic knowledge from the start. He knows how to come on time, how to go on time, everything he knows. So it will boost the employability of the candidate. The candidate will get the NCVT certificate. The candidate will get the real industry skill, as the provision of stipend is also there. So candidate will be earning while he is learning in the establishment, and the cost of enrollment is zero. So this is the basic difference between apprenticeship and internship, because some of you are degree diploma pass outs, or you have heard about internship. But let me tell you the basic advantages of apprenticeship over internship. Internship is basically for 0 to 3 months, hardly 3 months का internship होता है. So what the problem is establishments face is, वो 3 महीने में कैंडिडेट को सिखाएंगे कितना और उससे काम कितना करवाएंगे. So the establishment will not teach anything in that 3 months. But in apprenticeship, the candidate will be at least there for 1 year. So the establishment knows that कि इसको 1 महीना हम लोग सिखाएंगे अच्छे से, so that rest of the 11 months he can do the task for us. So this is the establishment advantages for the establishment. The internship, we know that it is with very less pay or no pay, but in apprenticeship there is a provision of minimum stipend is there. In internship there is no regulatory body. Simply the degree or diploma college will tell that okay आपको जाना है को आपको internship का सर्टिफिकेट लेके आना है, आप कैसे करोगे क्या करोगे that you look out. But in apprenticeship there is dedicated apprenticeship portal, there are some apprenticeship advisors, there is rule act, everything is there for apprenticeship. So these are basic advantages of apprenticeship over internship. So recently, this initiative, some new initiatives has been taken place for optional trade apprentices. Said certificate of proficiency is given. PMNAMS are conducted. Pradhan Mantri National Apprenticeship Mela. So I guess Tripura has 9 districts, and every month 3 PM NAM conducted in Tripura, and the payment for this PM NAM is paid by RDSD, 32,000 rupees. So this PM NAM is basically a place where the establishment and candidate can come together. They can interact with each other. If okay with the establishment can call them for interview in their premises. They can generate the contract in the apprenticeship mela itself. Like that, this is done. So Tripura has conducted, I guess, around 10-15 PMNAMs they have conducted till this date. And there is some additional benefit for the Northeast domicile candidate. So let me explain in this slide. So there is a scheme of NAPS, National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme. This is for all the India. So all the establishments across the India will be getting the benefit of NAPS scheme. But this is pilot initiative for special intervention for promotion of apprenticeship in Northeast. So what will happen to Northeast candidate? So suppose a northeastern domicile candidate moves out of his state to do the apprenticeship, he will get additional 1,500 rupees along with that DBT 1,500 rupees. So along with that 1,500, additional 1,500 will be credited into the candidate's account. So if the candidate is from Gujarat is doing the apprenticeship in Tripura, he is not eligible for this scheme because he is not having domicile of Northeast. If a candidate from Tripura is doing apprenticeship in Tripura, he is also not eligible. But if a candidate from Tripura moves out of Tripura, let's say Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, or Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka, Kerala, anywhere but not in Tripura, then he is eligible for this extra 1,500. So suppose I am a candidate from Tripura, I have moved out in Assam for apprenticeship, and if the establishment I decided to pay me 9,000 rupees stipend, so at the time of payment, what will happen? The establishment will pay me 7,500 rupees. Next 1,500 rupees will be credited for the NAP scheme. And again, one more 1,500 rupees will be crediting under this pilot initiative. So if the stipend decided is 9,000 rupees, but as a candidate, I will be getting 10,500 rupees. Okay. So these are the basic apprenticeship scheme achievement till this date. 42 lakh apprentices has been engaged. 52,000 establishments are there on apprenticeship portal who are engaging the apprentices. 20 lakh plus candidates are registered in apprenticeship portal in 2024-25. 1,000 crore plus amount has been disbursed through DBT. 1,400 apprenticeship courses are available, more than 1,400. So some people think that apprenticeship is in electrician, fitter, welder, motor mechanic, vehicle, एक 8-10 ट्रेड में ही होता है. It's not like that. Apprenticeship is available in more than 1400 plus trades. 21% of the apprentices are female candidate. As the you can see the year-wise apprenticeship engagement, it is continuously increasing. 3 lakh, 6 lakhs, 7.5 lakh, 9.5, 10 lakh. And this year it has increased to 13 lakh. In financial year 25-26, it has increased to 13 lakh. These are some major industries who are taking the apprentices: Toyota, V-Mart, ITC, Britannia, Hero. These brands are available in Northeast also, and they are taking good number of apprentices. This is the certificate of the apprenticeship. This is the result of the apprenticeship. It looks similar to the result of the ITI because both is done by DGT as well as through NCVT. So the apprenticeship certificate will be looking same as of your the ITI result also. This is for candidates actually. And in this way, they will be getting the apprenticeship certificate. These are some feedbacks from the candidates of Northeast who has done the apprenticeship. So I can read out some for you. So Devasit Datta, he is saying that the training is practical, teaches useful skills and matches industry needs. It keeps me motivated and helps me grow personally and professionally. So this Bijay Chetri from Sikkim, he is saying that I am proudfully grateful to Torrent Pharmaceutical Limited and the NAP scheme for affording me the opportunity to augment my skills, foster personal growth, and propel my career trajectory forward. So these are some testimonials from the Northeastern candidates who has gone for the apprenticeship. These are the success stories of the establishment. This Britannia, this is available in Guwahati itself. So till this date, Britannia has engaged 2,100 apprentices. Out of that, 2013 has completed. See, this is what the iteration rate I was talking about. If you talk to industries, it you will observe that there is an iteration rate going off of around 20 to 30%. So every year 20 to 30% employees will be switching the jobs. But most of the candidates who are coming for the apprenticeship, they will stick to the establishment and they will complete it. So 2013 out of 2100 apprentices has completed the training in Britannia, and 32% has been absorbed in the Britannia because they know that they have trained the candidates are also good. So instead of going for regular hiring or hiring through newspaper or TV or by advertising the vacancies, they simply regularize the apprentices after the completion of contract. So Imami Limited of Guwahati, till this date they have engaged 65% of the apprentice, absorbing 16% into the workforce. This Dhampal Satyapal group, they have engaged 44 apprentices. Out of that, 36 has completed the training and 7 has absorbed in the roles of sales executive, area sales manager, quality assurance, etc. We have Torrent Pharma from Sikkim. Out of 94 apprentices trained, 86 have completed the training and 71, that is 83%, they have absorbed. Because industry also don't want to waste their manpower. They will be training these manpower apprentices